Okay guys, we are back with Knights of the Old Republic 2 Dark Side playthrough. Very first time, restored content mod. We're just about to talk to Kreia because we just got off Paragus, and hopefully we can get a fair bit through this before the end of the night. I tend to get kind of distracted on side quests and stuff, so we'll see how far we get. Hey Luke, how's it going, man? Alright, let's go. Let's talk to Old Lady One Hand.
You come for more answers. There is little more left to give.
If you refer to your hand, the choice was yours.
Of course it was. I knew what was necessary, and that I was the only one who stood between you and him. This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary. Some things may only be learned from sacrifice.
Move this window a little bit. There we go. Consider the pain a lesson.
I do not need your condescension or your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
And what if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
Would it have been lethal? I like 2 and 3. They're pretty much the same thing. Like, what consequences? Death? And would it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
It's kind of bullshit. Stuck with an old lady. She breaks her hip, I break mine. I will not allow my life to be tied to some half-dead, delusional old woman.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
Any advantages? No, because I know what she's gonna say. Any benefits, like buffs, you know, we share that as well. Never heard of a link like this before.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you uses a force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Half-dead delusional old woman, huh? Yeah, that's her. What do we do now?
No, the Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
I resemble that remark. I was not talking about you, though. Alright, this time, anyway. Must be someplace we can go.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Why don't I even remember that?
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
That isn't so bad. Just, well, maybe he is. I'll crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
And you really tell when you gain dark side points in this one. In the first one, I think it's just the dialogue. The little pop-up that says dark side points gained. And this one, it's like it makes you glow red and plays some spooky sound. And did I explore everything? Let's just go reveal all of this real quick. Completionist. Okay. Let's head up to Atten Rand. If I can talk. Low security door. Oh yeah, we have to repair HK. Looks like the remains of an HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Paragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Let's diagnose it. Looks as if the droid is missing 4 critical components. The droid processor, replacement droid chassis, control cluster that's supposed to be stored in the chassis, and its vocabulator. I have a vocabulator. Alright. Is it possible, I wonder, to not... like, to miss a part and not be able to go back and get it? So, like, you just screw yourself out of ever repairing HK? That would suck. What's this? Wait. Weren't you just in the back? I'm guessing that means no. Oh damn, never mind. Wasn't he? Oh, what? Does he actually move around? Holy crap. Why do I have a face hugger on my face? Ah, face hugger. It's a breath mask. Gives me immunity to poison. Oh dude, he does. He roams around. I did not notice that. I don't know why something so simple, you know, amuses me, but whatever. Easily amused.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Cryptic as always. So without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
What level are you now, / what planet? I just finished Paragus, so I have not gone to another planet yet. Good looking? Are you that desperate? She looks good to you. You must have taken a blaster hit when I wasn't looking.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After
Yikes.
spacing that old witch, of course.
Dude, he's like doing this in the air. Just cut the chatter and stick to piloting.
You call this piloting? This is nothing. If Paragus had any place other than Telos in its astrogation charts, trust me, that's where we'd be headed.
Well, if you thought Varagus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life.
Should be there before too long.
You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Okie
So, what happened?
just mind your business.
Give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Leave my lightsaber out of this.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Does this choice actually affect your feats and stuff? Your little feetsies? And does he, by double bladed, does he mean like the staff? Or does he mean like dual wield? Double bladed.
I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover. A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
Actually, it was. The crystal was redder than a Ligrek's eye.
Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us. Alright, forget I said anything.
Number 1.
Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
I was trying to, but then you just like decided to chat my ear off. Telos. Skip the movie because you guys can't see it for whatever reason.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
We didn't have anything to do with that.
That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
This is outrageous. You don't have any evidence.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction.
How do they
Thus,
know?
it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
I refuse to go along with this. We're leaving.
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
I'll go, but one way or another, you'll pay me for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Something augmented dong. Oh yeah, the handmaiden. I forgot about her.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
Force Cage, this is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
So be it, but I'll remember this. Gotta be all, dickish.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Fade to black.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
Let me out of this cage and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey, I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Fade to black is only for sex? Oh, we don't know what's going on. Let's get this over with.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
We'll see. Wound you. Ah! Oh, it worked. Sucker. Yeah, get choked on. It's alright, guys, I got this. I don't need your help or anything.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you.
Yep,
into the
I'm
force
kicking
cage.
him.
Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
How the fuck does everyone know you're a Jedi? Dude, I know, right? Like, everybody seems to know for some reason. Impressive. You allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
Glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
To best of your ability? That's not very inspiring. Silence. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
I need to sneeze.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
He's just like, nah. Get out.
Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Let's not discuss this
now.
now.
In any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Alright, give me 1 second here. Just need to alter something. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doo. There we go. There, now it's more apparent why I'm down here in the corner. Just for a little bit of clarity. Bloom. Okay. Shut up. I didn't order a wake-up call. Fine. Sokalinu.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Give it a shot. See what he wants. Thank you for seeing me. I am Moza, and I have come to see you on behalf of Chodo Habat, our leader here. Get out. Why didn't he come himself? As our leader, he has many tasks before him and regrets that he could not come himself. The healing of the planet consumes all his time. He means no offense by sending me, his chief assistant. Kinda seems like it's doing that cutscene, or the dialogue skip thing again. I just realized that my my test events are still up there. What does he want with me? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? So I either have no, can you explain it, or yes, go on. Why isn't there a no and I'm not interested? Can you explain it to me? Surface of Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War a few years ago. This, Citadel Station, is part of the... Goddamn. Citadel Station uses energy fields to set off portions of the planet's surface, then generates and controls the weather patterns. Jesus Christ, once the weather zone is stabilized, new animal and plant life is introduced to restore the ecosystem. Recently, however, we have run into a contention with the corporation Zerka. Perhaps you have heard of our recent troubles. You have to read it quick. No, what troubles have you had? Can you please explain them very quickly? Ithorians are well known as ecologists and agricultural engineers. The Telosian government asked those of my herd to help restore... God damn it, things went smoothly at first. The Republic funded us generously, hoping Telos would be a model for restoration of planets damaged by the war. Fuck this. We get it. Okay, so they're trying to restore the planet. God damn, could you get to the point? He's a powerful priest, spiritual leader, sent something upon your arrival, a disturbance, an echo in the Force. Thought you might be able to aid us. Maybe possible for him to heal you. Heal me? Unclear what he means. Echo upon your arrival, feel the pain through the Force, etc., etc.
Should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I'm unclear as to Chodo's message, and I may have... God damn it. Doesn't sound worth my while. Probably going Zerka anyway.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Stupid Ithorian. God damn it! Okay. Now, you know what? 1 second. There we go. Now Zerka's coming.
I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want?
I'm sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
Fine.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Don't recall him threatening me. Actually, I'll just say go on.
I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082.
Where do I send my resume?
44 will know what to do when you arrive.
Come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Maybe we can finally fucking sleep. How come I look like I was wearing Jedi robes? I don't have that.
Something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If you served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not, simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
Yeah, rude. Talking about me right there.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still
The
impounded?
vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
I won't have anything until then. Really?
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Know that from experience.
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Let's not discuss this now. Alright. At least he gave me clothes. Let's hit save, since that was basically a bunch of cutscenes back to back. Let's just mess with these other apartments. That's what you do in RPGs, right? You go and rummage through other people's shit. Only nobody here seems to have anything interesting.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply.
Alright, where is Zerka? Apartment Complex A? Oh, there's more over here. Really need to find some weapons or something, I guess, since I have no inventory. Awkward. That moment when you're rummaging through house to house, or apartment to apartment, and there's somebody in there. Hello there. What do you do here? Data processor. Let me guess. You have a gambling debt you must pay off. Half right in your guess. I did at one point have a gambling debt, but it was repaid and there's no creditor that looms over me.